Hello, hello. Hi, bright lights. How are you? How's everybody doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Coming on today to talk about an important topic that I think is important anyway. So, I'm waiting for a few people to come on. If you are new to my page, my name is Kashia Sharice. I am a transparency lifestyle, which means telling your truth. I am an educator, a blogger, and a speaker. So I speak about topics that's related to life, whether it's things that you go through that are joyous or things that may not be so happy. So that is what I speak on. I think it's important to have a broad range of topics when you're being transparent. That's important. So come on in. Come on in. I know it's, a holiday weekend and people are out and about gathering, but I'm going to get right to it. And like I always tell you guys, I write my stuff down. Sometimes I get thoughts throughout the day and I have like what I'm going to talk about. And how sometimes you think you're going to be talking about one thing, or you say, ooh, that's a good thing to talk about, and then you don't write it down, and then it just disappears. I don't know how many people deal with that, but I've been dealing with that since I was in my 20s. So today I am going to talk about putting a plan in place is necessary. So let's first talk about and I want to kind of touch on this because a lot of people, when you say transparency and when you talk about being transparent, what does that really mean? Because the word is used so often in life. It's used in, clips on movies and TV shows. It's used in newspaper, magazine articles. It's used in media. It's used on social media. Being transparent is used so often that many really don't know. Many really don't know what being transparent means. What does that really mean? Because people are transparent in their own ways, right? They are transparent up to a certain point. They only tell you so much and then they call themselves being transparent. But transparency can span many different topics. Okay, it just doesn't have to be something that's hurtful or that has been painful to you. So living a transparency lifestyle doesn't just mean expressing your deepest, darkest trauma or secret. It's about your daily truth, right? We all have a life. We all are experiencing life on a daily basis. It's about your daily truth. What are some of the things? So, some questions that I get to ask myself while I'm journaling, blogging, doing lives are, what are some of the things that you like to do? What is your self-care regimen? What do you like to eat? What don't you like to eat? What type of people do you like to be around? What type of extracurricular activities that you like to do or you don't like to do? These are things that help you to, to understand who you are as a person, because that's very important, and to figure out the things that make you tick, right? Because if you don't know that, then you can be in and out of life, just swimming around, not knowing what you like, what you want, and picking up other people's likes and wants and dislikes. That's not yours, right? So understanding who you are, asking those questions are important because that defines who you are as a person, and it also defines your core and what you're willing to accept in life. So when it comes to planning is necessary. You might ask yourself, what should I plan for? Because there's many things you can plan for. People plan for trips. People plan for school. People plan for a family. People plan for kids, a husband, going out. They plan for many things, right? They plan for business, for financial goals, for budgeting. It's many things you can plan for. For me, I like to plan plan out my goals, like write that down. I like to plan out my things that I want to do in life that I haven't did. Like I want to travel the world. I want to go to Australia, guys. My passport coming in the mail soon. I want to go to Hawaii. That's the place I wanted to go. Like I want to travel around the world. Dubai, that's been popping. Might be a place I want to go. China. Hey, why not? I got a passport and I'm definitely going to have the money. Why not? Right? So those are things that I'm going to be planning for my business. Like, yeah, I have a brand. I have things that I want to do in my brand. Right? So I have to plan. What's my 1 month goal? What's my 3 month goal? What's my 6 month goal? What's my 1 year goal? Writing it down, it's the writing it down for me. Because when you write it down, you get to see exactly what you want to complete within a certain amount of time. And you get to see if you're actually completing it. It gives you accountability, right? If you write it down, you're like, oh, I did write that down, but did I complete it? It holds you accountable. But you also get to see what things are coming into fruition. What things have you written down that now are coming to life right before your eyes? Writing down things are so important in planning that if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I know you've heard that before. It's so important that last year, May 23rd, I had my family do an exercise, right? I said, we're going to write down, we're going to actually write to God what we want, right? What we expect for the year of 2020, May 23rd, 2020 to May 23rd, 2021. We're going to write to God a letter stating what we want to do, growth. I said, God, I want to get growth in my life, spiritual growth and just maturity and just a deeper bond with you, God. I want to develop meaningful friendships. I want to have a better relationship with my husband and my kids. I want to do things. What I said, I also said, house was in there. Well, I think that was actually I wrote that down in my prayer closet, like a list of prayers, and all of those came true, which is amazing. But we actually opened it yesterday to see exactly what we wrote, and a lot of the things that were on the list came true. So then we rewrote a different prayer request to God, and we wrapped it up, and we put it in the Bible. Because when you write it, it's something about writing it down, and it's something about speaking it out loud. That when this happens, it goes into the atmosphere. And then those blessings start raining down. So for me, planning is an important part of your life. Because there's so many things that happen in your life. It's so many things that you want to do. It's so many things that you're hopeful for. You're dreaming for, you've had a vision about, that when you write it down, it's like you're shaking the atmosphere. It's like you're saying, this is going to be mine. I'm coming for it, right? So I encourage you to plan. I encourage you to write it down. I wrote a new plan, 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, year plan today in my journal. And yeah, you can put it in your journal. Why not? And I wrote down the things that I want to do this year, the things I want to accomplish within a certain time frame. And I am believing for all of those things to come true this year. So I encourage you to do the same. Write down the things that you want to do this year. Write down the places you want to travel. Write down the things you want to eat. Write down the type of friends you want to have. Write down the spouse and their characteristics that you want. Write down your business plans, your goals, your dreams, your aspirations. Write them down and watch them unfold right before your very eyes. Well, that's all I had for you guys today. With all that was said, dig deeper than you ever have before. Again, my name is Kashia Sharice. I am a transparency lifestyle, telling my truth, educator, blogger, and speaker. And you know what I'm about to do right now that I like to do? I'm about to eat my Talenti raspberry dairy-free ice cream because this is what I like to do when I'm relaxing on a Sunday. So I encourage you to do what you like to do on a Sunday. Again, I love you guys. Mwah! And until next time, bye-bye.